Tonight on Behind the Shadows, we venture out to northern Pennsylvania to investigate the Judson House. The Greater Western New York Paranormal Society was formed to investigate an increased amount of ghost sightings in and around the Western New York region, only to find that Western New York just may be one of the most active areas in the world for a paranormal encounter. These are our stories. We're standing here at the Judson House in Waterford, Pennsylvania, and we are about to go on a walkthrough with Heidi.
Hello, I am a member of the Fort LaBeouf Historical Society.
So basically, there has been paranormal activity that has been captured here in the past, right?
Yes.
Okay, and would you mind taking us a walk through the building and
Sure.
give us examples of what's been going on here?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. The house was built in 1810 by Amos Judson. This is a picture of Amos Judson here. The town of Waterford was founded in 1795. There is records, of course, of people that lived here. The Indians were here first, and then the French when they built the forts, and then when the Americans came in.
So this house is actually built on top of an old fort.
Correct.
Okay. As far as activity, is there anything activity-wise here in this kind of
In
area?
these rooms, they're having EVPs,
Okay.
but that's about it over here.
Okay.
Okay, this is the model room, and as you see, we have a model of the French Fort LaBeouf here.
So this is the fort that
Correct.
It used to exist on this land.
Correct.
That later, now the Judson House and the Eagle Hotel, which is also presumed to be haunted as well, is built directly on top of what this fort used to be.
That is correct. And we do have a map here that shows the Judson House, the Eagle Hotel, and where the fort sat. We do know that there are two cemeteries in Waterford. There's an old one and a new one. And they took all the headstones from the old one and put them in the new one, but they never moved the bodies from the old one.
The whole town
right.
is built on top of an old cemetery?
One of the founding people that came to the town was Strong Vincent's grandfather. And he actually said that human remains pervade the soil when he came here because there were so many bodies everywhere.
It's like Ghost of the USA.
Yeah.
Waterford, PA.
Yeah.
Cool. So is there any activity that's specifically tied to this area of the house?
In here, we get a lot of EVPs,
Okay.
very clear ones.
Okay.
We had some angry ones.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this
Is there
room
any
gets a lot.
speculation of who you think they might be, anything like that, or?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to know.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'd love to.
Can you say or no?
This is just pure speculation, right?
Yeah, we're pretty sure it's Judson.
Wow.
Oh, this would be Amos Judson, the original owner
Correct.
of the building, the person who actually built the building.
Okay, one night we had some investigators here, and there were two of the investigators that were up here alone. I was actually downstairs at the front door. They come running downstairs wanting to know where I was. Well, I was outside at the front door. They were so shook up because they said they both walked through here, and as soon as they walked in this room, this bottom door
Flew
opened up, completely open,
all the way over.
all the way
I think
open.
it's pretty heavy.
That takes
And there's a lock
a
on it.
lot of
There's
force
a lock
to
on
open
it.
that.
There's a lock on this. This is not coming open either. There you go. You gotta
And it
push this lever
flew
down.
all the way open.
And that's gonna take a good amount of
Yeah.
force.
That really shook them up. But when it was open, they looked to see what was in it, and it's Judson stuff.
Maybe this material might have something to do with.
Maybe he wanted somebody to look at
Yeah,
it.
maybe
I don't
he
know.
wants. Maybe there's something to do with these journals, and could be connected to why he's still here.
Yeah. There's quite a bit of activity in the dining room. We're pretty sure that there's a child in here. If you talk to it like it's a child, it will react and play with you.
Okay, so did Amos have children?
No, but he had
No.
a lot of nieces and nephews.
And you believe that this child activity is related to his nieces or nephews at the time?
That's right.
Did they live in this house?
I don't know if they live here or not.
Okay.
I'm sure they visited a lot. They seem to be a pretty close family. In fact, all the people in Waterford were pretty tight-knit. A lot
Sure.
of them intermarried.
So he never had any children? Was he ever married?
No,
Never married.
no. This room here was the porch.
So this would have been open?
Yes. And it was said that when Amos was dying, in his last days, he sat out here a lot, and they would walk him back and forth. They're not sure where this well came from. If it was Judson's, if it was the French, if it was the British, they don't know who
So this
built
could have
well.
pre-existed this building and actually been part of the fort, possibly?
Correct. We don't know where it's from. Okay, in the living room, we have this desk. This was Amos Judson's. He was a merchant here in Waterford. This here is his ledger book. We still have it. Pretty neat. It has all handwriting in there.
Wow.
No, Amos built this house, and you said there were two editions. The first edition was built in 1810.
1810.
The second built was
1820.
1820, 10 years later. Did he die in this house? Did
Yes.
he live here all of his life? Okay.
Yes.
Until the time where he was on the front porch as an elderly man. Basically, where we are right now is where there are reports of child spirits being active here. And actually, John has been here before on a previous investigation and has actually caught video of what he believes is a child spirit in this very house. It was basically right over there in this area.
That room there to the left, yeah.
So I turned the spirit box on, and I've had it on for probably about a minute and a half, and I have not heard any words come out of here. So I mean, it's up all the way, and we can hear the ticking going on. I wanted to do is set up some audio equipment as well, so we'd be able to go back and listen to this later much more clearly. All right, so we're going to start a spirit box / EVP session in the dining room at the Judson House.
Who's talking?
What is it? You hear that?
There's
There's nobody else talking.
That's a child talking.
I definitely heard
Where? It's
that.
coming from here? I did hear that. Dude.
Still hear it? Shh.
I'm hearing a feeling of.
Is it in the far room?
Oh, I just stopped recording.
Shoot.
Where was that coming from?
Wait, where's she coming? Where'd you hear it?
Say it again. Alright, go ahead. I can hear you now. Go ahead. Talk to me.
I think it's over here.
Speak your piece. Come on.
Amos, is that you?
You gotta speak a little more clearly, a little more loudly, okay?
Are there any children here or any relatives of Amos? Please step forward. Tell us your name. Who's this? Pete?
This is Pete.
Is there a Pete?
Yes,
Wait a minute.
There's a Pete.
Peter Parliament, the picture of that, there, Peter Parliament, and he came through before when somebody else.
Peter, are you still with us? Or did you just want to tell me what was on your mind? He had explained that another team was here, and a file cabinet that has a latch on it and that is very heavy and flew open towards one of their investigators. Now, we're talking about what is actually inside the cabinet, and we look and we see what is journals by Amos Judson. And IE is kind enough to let us open these journals and read them for what we're going to believe is the first time ever during a paranormal investigation.
Really?
And we're sitting here on the desk that this was possibly written on by Amos himself. This is really fascinating.
Who closed this?
I did.
Right there. It's over here right now in front of you, bro. I swear to God.
Amos, can you open the cabinet again for us, please?
Did you guess that?
It's opening, yeah.
You don't touch the furniture.
I closed it, dude.
Yeah, you just showed us and I asked you and it opened up for us. Is it crazy or what? Now it's definitely closed again. Can you open that cabinet again for us? If you want us to leave, do it. That show of force will make us pack sand quick. You lift that book?
Amos, can you come read some passages from this book?
What's your napkin back there? It's actually flush with it. What's made a spike?
Yo, are you knocking that?
It's just when I stand next to it.
Maybe that's why it's coming open. I don't want to like too much, but
I mean, nobody made that much.
Ooh, yeah, lose 3 nights at night.
You know, my autofocus is completely. Oh, there it goes again.
Wait, the autofocus just went away?
Yeah, just
Where?
completely lost focus. Right
Whoa,
here.
whoa, whoa! 'Cause
Right here.
this could be.
Well, there's that breeze again.
Yeah, I feel it.
I was facing it right here,
Okay.
and Dana walked by, and
Okay.
I
That was
couldn't
like, what,
even
30
see him.
seconds?
Okay, when you're looking through a camera, it has a autofocus, and if you're filming 10 feet in front of you, it's going to focus on whatever's 10 feet in front of you. And then if I were to walk in front of your shot, it would lose focus on what's 10 feet in front of you and now focus on me. So if you're filming Dana, and technically speaking and theoretically speaking, if Dana's losing focus, there possibly could be something that's walking in front of your shot that is gaining the attention of your autofocus and losing focus on Dana.
My
is,
camera's been doing that all night. My camera never does this. It's brand new.
That is a possibility.
Did you say that 3.0 is high?
Amos, on the EMF
Hey,
meter,
look, right now I'm holding it. 2.6, right in the doorway.
where they said to hold it lower, where the child, like a child spirit, like where a child would be. Points it went up a decimal. It went going up more. Keep going down. 3.2.
Oh, shit.
Keep going down. 3.5. 3.9. 4.4. Who is?
4.7?
Is everybody in this room?
Yes.
It's going back up.
How high did that go?
4.7.
Down to 4.
As soon as it hit it, it went back down.
I started trying to follow something around the room. And we were talking about Amos earlier. It was on the couch and the temperature started dropping. I followed it
You
here.
think you can breathe swimming through this spirit?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, right? All right. So now at the floor where you caught your 4.6, John.
Mm-hmm.
Our same device is reading 2.1, like it went away. We're going high up here.
Feel it here. It's very
What's
cold.
yours,
It's
2.2,
very cold right there.
2.1. Oh yeah, there's a cool 11. Oh, dude. 17.1.
Is there anything electrical below this right here?
We're gonna have to corroborate that. Okay, so
see.
John, do you want to run downstairs real quick and see if you can find this exact location? That has jumped from a 2 to a 17 in this area where they said they had caught children, childlike spirits, and the spike is by the floor where children would most likely be. 6.3 as soon as I move it back to the spot. There's a very high EMF spike right here now. This section of the house that we're in now was originally the porch where Amos spent a lot of his elderly years until the time of his death. Now, Amos, are you here with us, Amos? Who is the master of this house? You're like, what? Who runs the show here? Who's the master of the home? That's it, Amos.
That's it, Amos, yes.
Can you tell us what date it is? Give me the date, please. Dude, that was definitely a date. I thought you said something like that too. Can you please tell us where are we located?
That's awesome.
What state are we in? United States. Which state?
Who's that little kid?
What was that? That was long for
It went,
the same voice, you
I
know?
thought it's a pencil and then
Yes.
something.
He's a cute little kid.
It was trying to say Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought it said. And I do believe that we had possibly caught this on our DVR system, but over here is what is the cabinet original desk of Amos, and it has his ledger there with his original handwriting, and the glass door swung open. I closed it. Swung open again. All right.
Can we try to make it swing open by shaking the cabinet?
Yeah, we couldn't replicate this just jumping open.
Yeah, it's very,
So,
I walked through here.
that just cracked open as we're talking about it.
Did you catch it or no?
It's open again.
It just now. It just walked open as we're talking about it.
No way. Because this thing was
Yeah.
lock, stock, and barrel closed.
That was pushed in all the way. It just squeaked open.
Did you catch it when you walked by?
I think I got it. I just walked, dude, I swear to God, I was like, hey, I gotta walk over there and record that for a second. And I walked over here and it goes,
Once they close, it's like
Yeah.